welcome in. All right, I'm not super late today, but I'm not really on time. I got kind of distracted. I'll be honest. I got a bit distracted today because Time was streaming a game that I recommended, and I didn't want to leave, and so I was a little like getting stuff properly set up, and I had technical issues because of course I did. Of course I did. I always have technical issues. Hi, Scott. Oh my gosh. Voice crack. Hi, Scott. Welcome in. Yeah, I wonder who caused the delay. No idea. No idea. No idea. No idea. No comment. Sorry, I'm trying to get my desk a little bit cleaned up. It is a mess because my kitty cat decided to tip over some water that was on my desk, and it covered a whole bunch of stuff, and so I had to move it over outside the water bottle. That was not today. That was 2 days ago, I think, and I just never got everything put back properly because having everything off of the normal side of the desk was kind of nice and a little bit easier for me to work and just watch stuff. So anyways, I'm here. I'm alive. I have a Bing Bong. I will do my best to show you guys what he properly looks like, but look, it's a hat. Oh, hello. Come on, camera. You can do it. I really need to get a dedicated hand cam camera. I really do. I've been saying that for like a year now. I really need to do. I need one. But look, the propeller spins. Come on. Come on, camera. You can do it. It's spin. Spin. Anyway, I'm happy. I'm so happy I was able to figure that out. So the way it works is that there's pipe cleaners going all the way through here. There's technically 4 of them. Just like these. Yep, I've peeked. Yep. So 4 pipe cleaners just like this that are going all the way up through here. There are 2 beads inside of the felt here that are hot glued to the felt. That way they can spin pretty freely. There's a little bit of friction, but it's not too much. It's definitely not gonna spin in the wind. There's no way it'll spin in the wind. And then the rest of the beads are mostly just for stability and to make sure that the pipe cleaners just stay. Because like these ones aren't really hot glued in, so I could bend them, but I don't really want to. I want to keep them straight if possible. I just had the little button on there is like a little capper. Because it would look pretty bad if there was just hot glue sticking out the top. I didn't want that, so I at least wanted something to cover it. And a button was the first thing I found. There's no real structure inside of these, inside the propellers. It's just very, very stuffed felt. And then I did a top stitching to kind of make it more solid. But that's how I made this. And then on the inside, it is 1 more bead that you can't see anymore. Oh, come on. Why is it so laggy? My goodness. So there's a bead on the inside, and then the pipe cleaners come out into these 4 corners where I hot glued it inside to keep it from moving around. I could have stitched it, but honestly, hot glue was just faster and a lot more solid. So that's why I opted for the hot glue. But yeah, I'm pretty dang happy with the little hat. I didn't think it would turn out this well. I really didn't think it would turn out this well. So today I need to sew that onto Bing Bong. Look at him! It's my boy. Sorry, the needle's just kind of sticking out right there because I'm in the middle of stitching the eye down. So he's got these little hooks for the straps because I didn't want to just sew on the straps immediately. And I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do the straps. I have more of this material and more of the canvas strap. I can't remember what's called right now. It's got a particular name. I don't remember what it is. But also, this stuff is nasty. Like, I got this, I think, at a yard sale for free or extremely cheap. And I was like, oh, that stuff looks useful. It was so gross. It was so gross. Like, just covered in dust. I think it got mildewy at one point. I threw it through the wash. It still smelled. That was in the wash with vinegar after I had hand washed it too. And I ended up just spraying with Febreze. I was like, okay, I gotta do something. So I sprayed it with Febreze and they're not as bad now. They're at least slightly cleaner after being through the wash, but not great. For the most part, I'm really just trying to use whatever I've got at home. I don't want to go out buying any more tools, so... Because I had to buy all the fabric. And honestly, that's kind of all I want to buy. I don't want to buy anything else. Because, like, he's a scrappy boy. Oh, and these are the legs. Sorry, it's so hard to see him in his entirety. Here, maybe if I zoom out a little bit more. That's all we got. His legs can just go to the side like that. Yeah. There he is. With this wiggly little arm up top. And his head will be about there. There he is. Yeah, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. I'm gonna bring it back down so I don't accidentally stick my face under there. We don't want that. Because I've noticed I tend to lean over my desk when stitching. Oh yeah, I probably should guess the back. I mean, you'll be seeing it as I stitch, but because I gotta stick my arm up in there. But that's the back. I think this is the first zipper I've ever sewn. So he's just big and open. Come on, camera. You were not doing this last time. You behaved so much better. Yeah. So you can kind of see all those stitching bits. It's not the cleanest. It doesn't need to be. But it's my boy. He's my boy. Not gonna lie, for a second you thought it was Duolingo post-accident. It could be. It could be. If it wasn't for the arms. Yeah, if it wasn't for the arms and legs, it would kind of look like Duolingo post-accident. The Duo bird. I could see it. I could absolutely see it. Okay, let me untangle my thread. Excuse me, I said untangle my thread, not retangle it. But yeah, I've got the eye stitch from here to here so far. I've got a big old box of stuffing. Zipper's still something you've avoided sewing. I understand! I went through way more trouble than I really should have. Try and get that thing done. It was pain. It was pain. Oh, okay. I have the little paper propeller hat. Oh yeah, this was the prototype hat. It's very floppy. That's one I did on stream on Tuesday. I feel like I haven't made that much progress since Tuesday, but I know I have. I feel like I should have made more progress, but that's just always how projects are for me. It's like, oh, I really should have made... I should have been here already. Crafter's dilemma of, who did this to me? Oh, it was me. Yeah. Yeah. I feel that, Scott. I feel that completely. I need water already. What the heck? Tasty, tasty water. And that right there is why I don't have a hydrate redeem. I don't need one. I'm one of the rare VTubers who self-hydrates. We are a very rare breed. So Scott, what do you like making? Oh, you're making your Halloween costume? Because Elf thought about it all week and made little progress? Oh, else you thought about all week and made little progress. I get that. Hey, Cap! In the club straight up Bing Bong and yeah! There, he's staring at you. Also, Snow, welcome in. I forgot to say hi. This is gonna be cute as heck. He better be. Hey Cap, you're not planning on going to KomoriCon, are you? Just by chance. That crazy happenstance. I'm really hoping I'll have enough time to make a second Bing Bong, because I want to make one for another friend. Because I think I have enough material. I don't think I would do a backpack. I think I would just go straight plushie. You haven't done the 3D printing for your costume. You just need to do the sewing now. Oh, you've done the 3D printing for your costume. Just need to do the sewing. Cut the fake leather from a couch, go into the dump. Now turned into arm bracers. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I love it when you can just turn junk or like actual trash into something useful. One of my favorite YouTubers is Studson Studios, and his entire shtick is that he, yeah, cons are expensive. Yeah, yeah. His entire shtick is that he turns trash into crafts, and I love it. Yeah, recycled furniture is just free cosplay material, and recycled sheets. Old sheets make for a fantastic sewing material. So Scott, what is your costume gonna be? Because you said arm bracers, and that you had to 3D print something. So is it going to be a character, something unique, or something original? I haven't really done much cosplay. You know, I'm really glad that I decided to not go crazy with the con and plan a cosplay for all 3 days. Because I think I would have gone absolutely insane. The second day is the Komori Ball, and so I want to dress up very fancy. I found a really, really nice dress. Oh, you're going as Trevor Belmont from the Castlevania Netflix show? Heck yeah. That'll be cool. The 3D printing is this chain whip. Nice. I need to finish all the seasons of that. I watched the first season and maybe the second. Hi, Flo. That Bing Bong looking good. Thank you. I've been working pretty hard on him. Been trying to get it done. Uh-oh. Something nodded. That's Not good. Okay. Oh, up, 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 up. There we go. Oh, and it's such a pain to type things. It has to pain type things with the setup because I'm on the side of my desk. All right, there we go. What am I doing on the inside to make it squishy? So I have a whole bunch of just polyfill, which I can't really show you guys the box, but I'll be stuffing the eyes with that. Also because he's a backpack, I want to not stuff Bing Bong too much. Because I need to put like a little bag liner on the inside so I can actually put my my wallet, keys, etc. in there. Although, even though we're taking Owl's vehicle, I might not even bring my keys. I might just leave those in my hotel, but... And by hotel, I mean my sister's house. I love having family in the area where you're going. It makes staying there so much cheaper. Since it's a backpack, can't even imagine how much harder it is. Basically I have to make straps, a liner, and a zipper. It has been a challenge. It has been a challenge figuring it out. You got a cheap duvet cover for turning into a cape and his sash thingy. Nice. Yeah, at all the thrift stores when Ella and I were going around trying to find the material for his, we just couldn't, so we ended up having to buy new. Same for Bing Bong. I just didn't have the materials at home, so I had to buy some. Up, up, up. I always try to find whatever recycled materials I can, but you know, sometimes you just gotta buy new, unfortunately. And I want to make sure that all the material had about the same feel to it. So I wasn't able to buy any anti-pill black, so that's felt, but everything else is the same kind of fleece. And if I get done with Bing Bong in time, I don't think I'll be doing the lighting on stream since I have to go to the sewing machine for that. But if I finish this at a decent time, then I'm gonna start on the fleas for Owl's costume. So I'm gonna be using the pipe cleaners, and I was trying to look and see if I had anything that would go really well for their antennas, but I think I might just have to use these. I at least have an idea of how I want to do those. I don't know if I'll need the hot glue gun or if I can just stitch everything in. I might need to go grab the hot glue gun. You know, I should probably check my junk drawer, aka my craft pile, and just see if I have anything that would work well for their little antenna. Definitely if I make a second Bing Bong, it is not going to be this intensive. I am going to I'm just gonna stitch the eyes flat. I'm not gonna make them stuffed. Because this takes so much more time. I'm a little sad I won't see you guys again until next month. Until after Halloween. So, you have to tell me, do you have any really fun Halloween plans? Are there any Halloween parties you're going to? Tell me all about your guys' costumes you're planning on making. And then when we get back, I'm gonna have to tell you guys all about how the con went. And you guys are gonna have to tell me how all your Halloween stuff went. Because I want to know. I want to know. I'm so excited to see everybody's cosplays. I am very, very, very much looking forward to that. In the artist alley. I love artist alleys. Okay, I think it's time to stuff. That's not a huge hole. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a quick little knot here. The only thing you'll do is get sacked if kids show up? Like, what do you mean you'll get sacked? What do you mean, Flo? Oh, actually, that hole's bigger than I thought it was. Oh, they'll take the candies. Okay. Okay. That makes more sense. And Scott, you're going to a birthday party / pub crawl. The host is going as Pyramid Head while your other friends aren't crafters, so expecting vampires and pirates. Aw, that's cute. That'll be really cool, though. A Pyramid Head cosplay must be pretty hard to put together. Definitely if I get more into sewing, I'll be a lot more adventurous with the things I can make. I definitely want to focus on things that'll last me a while. Like this backpack. Like, that's the big reason why I'm making him a backpack. That way he's multi-purpose and I can take him other places and be like, haha, this is my Bing Bong. Although, I don't know if I would... if I'll be too embarrassed or not to take him outside. But at least I could hang him up and do other things with him. Oh. Get her cat? Get her cat? Yeah. You are one baby girl. Okay, I have Kit Kats. Oh, you already went back out. Okay. You want to say hi to first? Alright, she doesn't want to say hi yet. She's wanting to look around. I've been leaving the closet door open. Okay. This is she. She says hello. Okay. Alright, she might be okay being on my lap. Maybe. Yeah. If you went up on the desk, you can be on the desk. I'm not gonna stop you today as long as you're not on the pins. I want to make sure you don't get poked. Okay. Yep, this is Nyan. I know you guys can't see her right now, but she's on my lap. Yes? I don't want to poke you with the needle on accident. I know you want pets, though. Yeah. You've not done anything for Halloween in so long, so you're really excited. Yes! Enjoy it. Enjoy, enjoy. I definitely think it's a really good excuse to hang out with friends and dress up. If you want to scare people, put a little speaker playing Bing Bong's voice inside. Nah, I don't have the equipment for that right now. That's hilarious. I don't have the equipment for that right now. Scott, you have the brush. How hard can it be approached to crafts? Like you made one plushie, but before that the most sewing you did was narrowing your clothes. Hey, tailoring is a super good skill to have. It is not one I currently possess. It is one I really should learn. Oh, okay, okay. Hi. Yes. Maybe I'll move the camera a little closer so you guys can see her. You know what? No, I don't want you guys seeing my lap. You guys don't need to see that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No kitty cam. No kitty cam. Not unless she chooses to get up on the desk. Sorry, I'm moving the leg. It's very rare she wants to be inside with me while I'm streaming, so this is a very rare treat. Oh, you want up on there? You're gonna lay on Bing Bong? Of course you are. He is soft and squishy. Okay, I don't think she'll get poked. I don't think there are any pens where she's going to be. Oh, really? You put your butt on him? Really? No. No. You can be right here. You want to be right there? It's a good spot. As long as you don't start knocking things over. Yeah. This is the most you guys have ever seen her. She usually... Oh. Hey, baby girl. Hear something? You seem on edge today. You okay? Okay. Oh. Oh, you almost got hit by the needle. Okay, we're good. She's back on my lap, just staring at the door. Okay, I'm gonna keep stitching then. You know, sometimes with crafts, the best way to do it is just to launch straight in and just learn as you go and be like, well, yeah, how hard can this possibly be? And then it turns out like, oh, yeah, this was way more difficult than I thought it was going to be, but you know, it's fine. That almost went from good moment to hate moment. She almost poked herself with the needle. Yeah. She is a tough kitty, though. She gets in a lot of fights. Especially lately. You have so many scabs on you. Make sure I'm not stitching to the other side. Oh, you want back up on the desk? Okay. Just stay on that side, please. Okay, you can be right there. That works. Are you gonna get poked? I don't think you'll get poked right there. Oh, there we go. Now you can see her again. Sorry, the camera's on the fritz. It doesn't want to do USB connection, so I have to use Wi-Fi, and it doesn't really like that either. Minion. Yeah. She's just being too cute. Not a great helper. I need to teach her. She's holding it down for me. There you go. Now you guys actually can see her face. At least when I move her, she usually stays. She's an old girl. She's 10 years old. My baby. I've had her ever since she was a kitten. She has a spoiled face. A little bit. A little bit. She's very much a, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? She has a resting bitch face. She always looks a little upset. And I think it's so cute. Hopefully this fur grows back pretty soon. Yeah, it's Nyan. Her fur is getting gray. She's getting old. I'm sorry, my thoughts are all just cat. Get your cat. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't go that way. That is where all the pens are. You want out? Girl. Okay, she's got her chair. It's on the opposite side of where I normally am. Because I'm on the opposite side of my desk. There you go. You know, I almost thought about moving the camera today. And just sitting where I normally do. I'm sorry, I have to pet the kitty. I have to pet Nyan. If she's in here and she wants attention, I must give it to her. Such a big scab. Oh. Yeah, I don't think she's feeling very good today. She wants a lot more attention than usual. I'm sorry, I'm just paying my cat. You're the same if Gao comes over, you pets. Yep, this is the way. This is the way it should be. I love the kitties. They're only with us for such a short amount of time. You have to love them. You have to give them the best life you can. That's our responsibility. Unfortunately, she now is occupying my dominant hand. Yep, and that is why she's spoiled. Because she knows she gets attention. Do you want to come back over here? If you're on my lap, I can probably actually work while petting you. No? Okay. Okay, she's looking at the door like she wants out. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Okay. Kitty time is over. Productivity time is back. Camera is frozen. I'm not gonna worry about that. So Pokemon ZA has a character who's a VTuber. I thought they had that in the previous game. Scarlet and Violet, I think. Yeah. Or at least a streamer. Does the VTuber have like a Pokemon, like a Pokesona? If so, that'd be cute. A Magnemite head girl. Oh, interesting. I mean, personally, I'm not going to buy another Pokemon game ever again. Oh, come on, camera. Okay. Well, I've had so much trouble with this. Okay. Give me a second. Oh, we'll just go here. Where is... Oh, it's right there. Okay, you know what? This one. Sorry, I just need to do something really quick. And that's okay. There we go. For some reason, the built-in Android webcam thing just doesn't want to work with my phone and PC. I don't know why, but it just really doesn't. And so I have to use a third-party app. And I hate this stupid thing. It's a pain in the butt. Come on. Okay. Got it working again. Let me plug it back in so the battery doesn't die on me. It's also really stupid app that limits the quality that you can stream to it. Just, ugh. Just the whole thing is infuriating. That's part of the reason why I really want to get a dedicated camera, just so I can be done with using these stupid third-party things. They're awful. Just awful. That's why I'm not even going to tell you guys the name of it, because I don't want to give it any sort of publicity. So NZA, she's an electric specialist who hoards Dynamo and Manetric plushies. Cute. You love how your phone recognized Dynamo as a real name, but not Manetric? Well, Manetric has been around for so much longer. Manetric is cool. I would like a Manetric plushie. Dynamo's cute too, but Manetric is just better. Maybe it's time to stuff the eye. I think it's time. Alright, let me make a little knot. Should probably throw away the extra threads. I'm not gonna use those as extra stuffing. I also probably shouldn't use the scraps for stuffing under a white eye. They'd probably show. Because I was planning on using the scraps. The scraps for stuffing, even though I already threw away quite a few, which I'm kind of kicking myself over a little bit. Like, why did I do that? Because, you know, the whole waste not, want not thing. I'm trying to be better about all that and just be more conscious. Just be more conscious of the waste I'm producing. But, so this is the polyfill I'm using. It's not cotton, it's polyester, it's plastic. But unfortunately it is cheaper than cotton. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if basically this entire thing is made out of plastic. I think the straps are cotton. Those feel like cotton. Okay. There we go. One big bulging eye. I might end up stitching down around the pupil, just to like flatten the whole thing a little bit and kind of make it like all weird and bulged like that instead of out and bulged. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I could stuff this more. Do I want to overstuff it? I could. I absolutely could. You know what, let's just do it. Alright, Flo, enjoy your food. If you come back, you have to tell me what kind of food it is. Okay. I want to live vicariously. I want to eat vicariously through you guys. I need to know. For my love of food cannot be quenched. Sure. My love of food cannot be quenched through taste alone. I need to know what you guys make. It's essential. Or even if you're not making, I need to know what you're eating. I have no idea what dinner is going to be tonight. I'm probably not cooking. Last night I had ramen. Soy sauce ramen, like instant ramen, is the best kind of instant ramen, and I will fight to the death on that. Like, out of all the flavors that they have. Like chicken, beef, honestly not great. Soy sauce? That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Just soy sauce ramen and then put eggs in there. It's good. It's good stuff. I almost made it into a peanut ramen. I was very close to doing it, but just because I don't have very many soy sauce packets left, I just wanted to go for it. Go for the standard. I try not to eat much ramen. I try to be slightly healthier than that, but you know, sometimes it just hits that craving. You wish you could share my enthusiasm. You're an eat to survive kind of guy. You know, it's probably healthier that way. I just love food. I am very, very big on sweets. I have a massive sweet tooth, unfortunately. I've been getting better about that. Like, it's easier to control my sweet urges. But I still love sweets. Unfortunately, people in my household very much like to buy donuts. They really, really, really like buying donuts. And it is very hard to resist the call of the donuts when it is just right there. It's like, but I want it. I want to make another cake. Man, that chocolate cake with the coconut, caramel coconut filling. Oh, that was so good. I want more of that. It takes effort to make it. And I've only got so much effort to go around. And right now, all my effort's like, okay, cosplay. That's it. Is all you can focus on this week. Okay. Only cosplay. That's it. Forget about the model you need to be making for somebody else. Nope. Cosplay only. They said it's okay if it's not done this month. It's like, okay, I'm sorry. It's kind of funny. I'm the one putting the due date on that. And then I'm the one who's behind on it. And I'm like, no, I want it done by now. Rito! It's a Bing Bong! One second. Let me... How you doing, Rito? It's looking so good. Thank you. Here, 1 second. I'll show you the full thing. He's come a long way since Tuesday. Good. Super lazy. Are you done with work for today? Oh, right there. Okay. Oh, you didn't work today. Oh, it's your Saturday. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Do anything fun today? Wait, Rita, are you streaming today? Is that happening? Ow. I keep poking myself. Sleep? Perfect. I wanted to sleep longer. It was so hard getting up this morning. It was extremely hard getting up this morning. Especially because Nyan was on the bed with me. And kitty cuddles are just the best. Oh, your stream should start 4 hours ago. Well. If you need a day off, you need a day off. Okay. These loose threads. I need to throw these away badly. Okay. Get rid of all those. Get. Okay, ignore the pins on the other side and how choppy the camera is. There's my boy. And his leggies. You've taken off the whole week so far? That's fine. I'm taking off next week off, but that's mostly just because I'm not going to be home. There he is! There's my Bing Bong! Oh, and here's his hat. and the propeller spins! I'm still really proud of that. There's his little hat. And he's gonna be a backpack. He's got a zipper on the back. It was my first time sewing a zipper onto something. But he's an open boy. I still need to make the lining so I can stuff him and not lose everything among the stuffing. It's so good, thanks! Yeah, I think his eye bulges out a little bit too much, so it's like, look at that. It's huge. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch down along the outside of the pupil, and then it'll be more like that. Shouldn't I have already put the lining in? Yeah, probably. Probably. This is fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, I'm gonna hand sew it in. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. The more scuff he is, it's fine. It's Bing Bong. Bing Bong is the scuff boy. I mean, heck, the model endgame has stuffing coming out of him, so I'm not worried about it. But yeah, I'm just gonna make a big old pocket. Stitch the lining in here. I've been doing so much hand sewing on this anyway, it's like, whatever. What's a little bit more, right? What's a little bit more? I have to hand stitch on the beanie anyway. I need to stuff that too. I think I'll... Should I finish this eye first? I think I should finish the eye first. Okay. It is break time though. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So it is break time. Which, I feel bad for you guys who just came in. But, you know, it is what it is. Anyways. Everybody please get up. get a drink, use the restroom, do whatever you need to do, and I will see you again very soon in 3 minutes. Yeah, stand up and do a wiggle. Exactly. Welcome back. Alrighty. Wow. Which welcome in. Okay, so I think what I want to do next is I want to stitch down the eye a little bit more. That way it's a little flatter. Like everything will still be bulging, but it just won't be out as much. Like I could tack the middle, but I feel like that would look weirder than the outside of the pupil. Because then it'll be like this. Like, will it be weird and silly? Yes, absolutely. But this is Bing Bong, so that's fine. I've done so much of this project out of order. Heck, on Tuesday, I was about to sew, or was it Wednesday? It might have been Wednesday. I don't know. I'm completely losing track of days this week. So I had finished making the arms and the legs, and I was... Did I even stuff the arms and the legs yet? I don't know if I even stuffed the arms and legs yet, but I was about to sew the body together, when I realized, oh yeah, I should probably put the arms and the legs in there so that they'd be on seams. Or like inside the same seam. And that's when I knew I had to go to bed. Because I almost didn't. And then the day after that, I was like, oh yeah, I probably need to put a zipper in. Okay, I think this was Wednesday night. Yeah, I think that was Wednesday night. So then Thursday, yesterday, I put the zipper in. But I already had everything pinned together. And so I had to unpin it, put the zipper in, and then redo it again. And it was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I've just done it so incredibly out of order. Sorry, I need to deal with a bot really quick. Okay. And let me... Okay, done. Morning after damage controls make you feel so seen. Yeah. Yeah. And then also the whole lining thing. I didn't do that. I also didn't pre-wash the... I didn't pre-wash the straps. Because I wasn't even thinking about that. So I had to do that yesterday. And so I was basically just waiting on the washing machine. Because I had hand washed it and that just wasn't enough. Okay, that little bit thread's just not enough to do anything. You fully sewn legs on, forgetting they were inside out while the body wasn't. Oh, pain. Pain. I had to like quadruple take to make sure that I was putting the arms and legs on correctly. Like, no joke, I think it took me half an hour just to make sure I had everything on in the right places. And that I wasn't gonna screw anything up. And I was half convinced that even when I finally stitched them together and flipped them inside out, that it was still going to be wrong. I was like 50% or even higher convinced that I was gonna be wrong. So funny to have the right places with that little guy's limbs. Right, they're so silly. Like, it's sticking out the top of his head and I love it. And also making sure that I had the correct limb on the correct side. That was another one. Also, I'm glad I didn't make him any smaller because I don't think I would have been able to turn his arms inside out if they were any smaller. I was struggling as is. Okay. That's probably way too much thread, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Also, I just want to show off. I love these scissors. They're so pretty. I got these at a yard sale. They were $10, but you know, they're pretty enough. I don't mind. There we go. Now you can see it a little better without my hand in the way. They're just so pretty. For plushies, you've needed tweezers held by pliers to turn them right side in. Or right side out. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I believe it. What kind of plushies have you made? Okay. Time to stitch this eyeball. This is probably one I should pin. Or attempt to pin in place. I don't know if I can, to be honest. Give it a shot. You've made your friends D&D characters? That's so cute! I haven't heard of people making D&D characters into plushies before. That's adorable. Okay, maybe if I just like pin down the white. So then I won't have to take these out. Well, maybe I'll have to take them out while I'm stitching. Okay, I will have to take them out while I'm stitching, but it'll help keep things proper. Skeeshed. My friend offhanded said, "You just rotate him in your mind like a rotisserie chicken." Or I just rotate him in my mind like a rotisserie chicken. And your brain was like, yes, I can make that reality. Perfect. I love it. 10 out of 10. You know, that... that is the exact mood I have when I'm just making people VTuber models. Like, just the most random... Like cake time. Like cake time. It's like, do I need to make this? Absolutely not. Does this need to exist? No, but yes. Like, it's so silly. It's just so silly. It has to exist. Is this the right spot? I don't know. Again, it's Bing Bong. It's fine if it's scuffed. It's fine if it doesn't make sense. Cursed by, well, it's in my brain now. It has to get out. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. There's so many times with this project, though, I have wished I had the power of Control Z. I wish. It would be so nice. Working with digital has spoiled me. I think that's probably why it's really good to work with physical every once in a while. I cannot find this heckin' needle. Oh my goodness. What did I do? I don't think I'm even stitching this properly. Okay, the stitches are there. Can't even see this. Oh my goodness. Okay. Through. Where's it gonna come out? Who knows? Oh, this is gonna be a problem. You need a physical craft. You find it so much more satisfying to hold a project at the end of it all. I do get that. I absolutely get that. I haven't been doing enough sculpting lately, but I do very much enjoy the end products where it's like, I made a thing! It's a thing! But I still get that same sense of achievement when I've made something digital. I think part of it might just be, you know, being a VTuber. where it's like, these things just feel more tangible to me. And so I don't have as much of disconnect as like, oh, this doesn't feel like a thing. Does that make sense? I keep poking myself with this needle. You guys might see blood today. Maybe the next one I won't stuff quite so much. That makes sense. You need to fulfill a purpose so you can get how a VTuber model is a thing at the end. Yeah! Yeah, it's like, as long as it's something people can use. Like, even for me, making schedule art is kind of the same feeling. More so when it's for somebody else. Because I try to force myself to draw something for every week. I don't always succeed because, you know, life gets in the way at times. Or just for whatever reason it's just not working, or my tablet decides to die again, or, you know, reasons. But just the act of making something is so important. I just gotta pull that. Also, do not ever copy my sewing technique. It is bad. Just don't. If you're trying to learn how to sew, look to somebody who actually knows what they're doing, please. I have only the most rudimentary knowledge. Well, this is working so far. Yeah, maybe I should start using a thimble. Yeah, needle go in, needle come out. That is the basis. And also double up the thread if you can. Oh, hello. Just a tiny bit, please. Okay, not that way. But like, I've heard that there are different kinds of stitches. I am aware that there are different kinds of stitches, but I couldn't tell you what the difference is between them. I don't know how these shenanigans work. I've definitely gotten better at knotting my thread, though. I used to just make these horrible looking little rat's nests. And now I can make something that stays and doesn't look horrid. So, you know, improvement. Okay, needle go in, needle come out. I'm really grateful that as a kid I was able to experiment with sewing stuff. Just because I know that's something that a lot of people just don't get to experience. But my mom was always very into crafting and very much still is. And so, so just being in that environment was really nice. Because we were always encouraged to experiment with stuff and play around and try and make things. I think one of my very first sewing projects was when I was in elementary school, and I was making a quilt for, I believe it was a Valentine's contest. Pretty sure. And so I made a little quilt with a heart in the middle. I'm pretty sure I still have it. Come on, and you go. There we go. Oh my goodness, why are there so many bots? This is ridiculous. Okay, ban. Report. Bot. Jeez. Your mom would keep things that seemed like they might be useful later, then would pass them to you because she wanted to throw them out, but knew you think like her and would keep them in case they're useful later. Yeah. 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 So, the hard thing about crafters is that it's very hard to get us to throw things out. Because we're like, oh, but this, we could use this. I could use this. It's like, wait, but no. But are you actually going to use this? Or will it just sit in your junk drawer forever? Like for a little while, I was into making dolls. I had 3D printed a doll and I was wanting to make clothes for her. And so I had all these little fabric scraps. And I kept so many little fabric scraps because I was like, oh, but it'd be perfect for doll clothes. And I was like, okay, but am I actually going to use them? Maybe one day I'll show you guys what she looks like, but unfortunately she's kind of falling apart and yeah. But it was a fun experiment. It was fun putting her together. Oh, not that. Right here? Maybe. Okay, yeah, right here. Almost. Right there. Okay. This is kind of hard. Hard to get the right spot. I jammed myself under my thumbnail. My goodness. Ow. That one hurt. That did not feel good. Okay. Needle? Needle. Okay, I found the needle. That's a start. I think I really should use a thimble. My goodness. My sister's into welding. She actually does some of it for work as well. Or, okay, more than some. She welds at work, and she recently got herself an arc welder. Or her boyfriend got her an arc welder? Whatever. Somehow she got an arc welder. And she wants to start making stuff with it. I just really like how my entire family is very crafty. Like my brother, he makes mods for games and is working on his own game. I make VTuber models and other like art type stuff. And my sister is going to start doing welding type things. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice to be around people who get it. My dad is really the only person in our family who doesn't make stuff. That's so good. You'd love to have a crafty family. You've got an online group for that kind of community. Ah, yeah, that works really well too. That's a really nice thing about the internet. Like, it's so much easier to find like-minded people. Like, oh yeah, are you— ow, darn it, I poked myself again. Are you into crafting? There are people for that. Are you into coloring? There's people for that. Are you into VTubers? There's people for that. Are you into making VTuber models? There's a huge community for that. It's just really, really nice. You know, I really thought that this thread was going to be too much, but I think I underestimated. I mean, this is really, really thick material I'm sewing through right now. When we were really little, my brother actually made his own card game. It was about cats and dogs, and one of them was our old dog, and I remember that the power on it was— it was basically like a hard tail wag. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They went through before I was ready. Uh-oh. Okay, I got it out. Just because his tail would wag so hard that it would hurt pretty bad if it hit you. I hope that when my brother's game is done, it does well. It's very much a side project thing, but he puts a lot of thought into it. His Minecraft mods do pretty well as well. I don't know if I'll ever really be able to tell you guys which mods they are. Just because unfortunately it is relatively easy to find his legal name through those, which is yeah, not great. Because unfortunately online identities and all that are kind of important. Kind of important to keep secret. But I want more people to appreciate what he's made. Because he puts a lot of thought into them. Your grandparents had boxer dogs when you grew up, both rescues. You think they don't anymore, but they both had their tails removed because they hurt. Oh, poor puppies. Our current dog, she does have her tail removed, but it was like that when we got her. Every single animal we've had, other than fish, we've gotten from an animal shelter. Although I don't know if my dad's first cat was that way. I don't know. But yeah, they cut her tail off. I think it's because she's meant to be like maybe some sort of hunting dog. I think. Or definitely a herding dog for sure. She's some sort of Australian shepherd, we think. I don't know for sure, but people keep saying she's Australian shepherd, so we just can't believe them. Like, okay, well, we don't know better. That's why when you guys hear a doggo barking outside, that's who she is. The latter was when you lived with them. Poor boy liked you. You were the only one who allowed him to climb on your bed. Oh yeah, no, definitely don't allow doggos up on furniture. I do not enjoy having a dog on the bed. They are too stinky. I cannot stand the stink. Oh wow, that was barely enough thread. I don't know if I can knot this. I think I'll have to do it like right here. Oh, where'd it go? Right there. Okay, that part's through. That's not gonna knot it though. Uh-oh. One day he went on the other side of the bed to see how he'd react. He jumped on, then fell off the bed as he tried to get to his usual spot. Aww. Poor baby. Oh no. I can't get it knotted. No. I just need like a little bit more thread. Come on. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll just try and put this through. Uh-oh. And this is why I say don't do what I do. Don't copy me. Don't copy me. It won't work out well for you. Well, hopefully that doesn't come undone. Hopefully. With any luck. Alright, there's a Bing Bong eye that is slightly less protruding. I think that's a little better. Put these away. There's the needle. Do not lose that, cat. There was a second needle on my desk, but I don't know what happened to it. Which is, you know, mildly concerning. This Bing Bong's arm almost knocks it over. There it is. There's an eye. One eyeball. Yeah, that was kind of pain to do. I don't think I'll do that with the other one because it's so much, well, smaller. Well, what if I do it before I stuff it? Look at him go! Yeah, he's so close to completion. So close. Bing Bong. I feel like I should probably do this before. It's definitely not gonna be the same though. But at the same time, it's Bing Bong, so even if it's not the same, it's probably fine, right? Probably. Just the less. It'll just be less floof. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. There should be enough thread, I think. Should be more than enough, actually. Significantly more. And if we get Bing Bong done, then hopefully I can work on the fleas. I really want to get those fleas done for Owl. I think they would just be so cute. You grew up with a golden retriever you'd spend your days with. Aww, that's so cute. We were chatting with a friend making her Halloween costume too yesterday. She stabbed herself with the needle, went to pick up a plaster and lost the needle. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I definitely have a policy of always leaving, like if I can, always leaving a little bit of thread in the needle so I don't lose it as easily. Because thread is so much easier to see than the needle. Okay, is this a good spot for the eye? I think so. I think so. Ha 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 ha. I want to make sure. Yeah, that looks about right. And his eye's gonna kind of wrap around a little bit. That should work. I think so. I think so. Water. Not that you've seen what she was doing, but there was yellow thread on it, according to her. You have a little magnet bracelet you put your needle on. Learned that after playing it down and being too fat thumb to pick it back up. This is what I have access to, but I'm not using it. I don't want to. I've got nails to help me pick stuff up. Actually, speaking of which, I need to do my nails before the con. Maybe I'll do, trying to remember what they're called. Ow. Keep poking myself. It's basically... Sorry about that. The sneeze. Okay. Right. Is my needle inside? Maybe my needle is inside. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. You shared an indie horror showcase game. Indie horror game showcase yesterday. Watch it anyway. There are 15 new games on your Steam wishlist now. Nice. I did pull it up, but I didn't watch very much of it. Just because it's very... Yesterday was all just stitching. And it was very hard for me to watch game trailers while trying to hand stitch. It was like, yeah, nope, this isn't working. So I don't know when I'm gonna watch that. I did download the demo for one of them. $100 you watch it with your thumb on fast forward. You know, it do be that way sometimes. I think I had it on 1.25 or maybe 1.5 speed. Just because I saw it was like 2 hours long. Or not quite 2 hours. You said 100 minutes. That's still pretty close to 2 hours. You know fast enough if it's a game you care about, so it doesn't... So if it doesn't, it'll save you 5 minutes. I don't know, like... Sometimes games will surprise me partway through. But... like if it's meant to be a, okay, it's about this, but... That's absolutely not grammatical. No, no. I think I understood what you meant, though. I think. Maybe. What was I saying? Oh yeah, sometimes like even just game trailers will have twists in the middle of them. Don't know if we just talk fast here, but video players getting a speed up button is your savior. I completely get that. I almost exclusively watch YouTube videos at 1.25 or 1.5 speed. I think almost everybody does. Like, maybe not everybody, but it's because there's just so many things to watch and so many things to try and, like, do, I guess. That just kind of feels like wasted time otherwise. Slyoro, thank you so much for this, for the resub. The cult leader's here. That's a very cute wave emote. Well, hello, cult leader Slyoro. How is thy cult doing today? How is your flock? Also, 2 Fatal Frame inspired games, which you know is well liked, but niche enough to be surprising. Actually, one of those came out pretty recently, didn't it? I was watching my Oshi Shinri play one a little bit. Oh gosh, what was it called though? I don't remember. Unfortunately, I was really distracted that day. I think I was trying to work on the model. Oh, it's doing good. You got 2 more members yesterday? Oh, good job. So what is your totally not a cult cults? So what's the draw? What's the draw? The Fatal Frames gameplay. Here's a spook now. Stand still and stare at it. Don't run away. You will have to stare at it. Face it down. It is really funny. They announced a remake of Fatal Frame 2 for next year. They think we're a couple years off the last one. Time, welcome in. Oh, let me get that shout out. It was funny. I saw my browser swap over. I mean what? Let me get that shout out. I need to grab my keyboard. There we go. Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Katara Kaylin, art enthusiast, schedule sculptor, cat girl extraordinaire, and today I am sewing a plushie of the Bing Bong, the one, the only, the Bing Bong from Peak. So this is what he looks like so far. Kenners, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Sorry, my desk is kind of a mess right now. The time, welcome in, which welcome in. Toki Dame Frog? Let me know what you want to be called. Welcome in. Scott, welcome back. So big, he is big. He's a backpack. I'm making him into a backpack. That's why he has his little strappies. And here's the hats. The propeller spins. I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud that it spins. Well, welcome it. How did the pumpkin carving go? My needle is inside of here. Okay, do not lose that cat. Also, raiders, if you do need to raid and run, I completely understand. Please go take care of yourself. If you need to go eat, drink, sleep, whatever. Okay, what part was I stitching? Right there? Right there. I have poked myself with the needle many times today. The pumpkin's beautiful. Rascal's gonna love it. Excellent. Love to hear that. Maybe if I have time today, I'll do a last jaunt back through there on stream. I don't know if I'll get home in time to actually see the end of the pumpkin festival because I'm not gonna be home on Halloween. It's floofy. Yes. Also, hi Weeb, welcome in. But yes, the backpack is very floof. The world is 97% full. Oh my goodness. Yep, so if anybody wants to play some more pumpkins, they gotta hurry. That is the unknown. Heck. Time, what's the name of our world again? I can't remember it right now. I want to say it's the unknowable world. Yes, okay, it is the unknowable world. So if anybody wants to go place a pumpkin and join our little community area, now is the time to do so. And that is in the annual Ghost Town Pumpkin Festival. And our little area is over by the tunnel. Scott, you can swap out your pumpkins if folks need a spot for showing on stream. mean, I know I personally can't put down any more pumpkins. The limit is 5. And I already put down all 5 of mine. Yeah, not quite digital trick-or-treat. Not quite what it is. It's just a place to carve and show off your little pumpkins. It's very fun. It comes around every year, and there's also a bunch of little mini games, and there are 2 escape room type areas. There's the Haunted Mansion, and also the theater has an escape room as well. So it's very fun. I'm a very big fan of that game. Cover, please. How do you find each other? What do you mean? Like, how do you see each other's pumpkins? So there's a bunch of different servers that you can go to, and you just kind of have to coordinate with people, like which server you're on. There's no voice chat in the game. There is a very limited text chat. Okay. So there's that eye. Or that pupil, anyway. Hopefully it's not down too hard. Okay, but now it's time to actually stitch on the eye proper. Oh, I thought you couldn't pick a server. No, you get to move around and pick. Yeah, you can go around to all the different servers. Because there's different pumpkins on every single one! It's super fun. I love it. Because you can go to the main world, see all the pumpkins in there, or any of the other side worlds, and look at all those. Today's a tea day. Just black tea. And, oh, there we go. You can see it. It's my snowman mug. Honest little mug warmer. But time, if you need to go sleep, I completely understand. Please don't stay up super late tonight. Don't wear yourself out. Especially if you're still recovering from little nightmares. For you, it's a cola with ice day? I am not a fan of cola. I don't really like it. I know it's kind of blasphemous. I'm not a cola fan. I just don't care for it at all. I like root beer. Sprite's okay. Cherry 7-Up is also okay, but like Coke and Pepsi, I'm not a fan. Don't tell you what to do. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I won't tell you what to do. So, definitely don't take care of yourself. And don't hydrate. And don't take a shower if you need it. And, that's how reverse psychology works, right? And definitely don't eat food. Alright, time. Enjoy your foods. I mean, definitely don't enjoy your food. Yeah, just, shovel it into your face as fast as you can. Don't even chew. Don't enjoy it. Okay, I'll just fast. Dang it, the reverse psychology isn't working. Curses! And don't let the Muffin Man catch you. You can't let the Muffin Man catch you. If the Muffin Man catches you, it's all over. It's all over. What does the Muffin Man do? He turns people into muffins. Or he bakes muffins with people in them. Or just overfeeds people with muffins. What's a Muffin Man do? Muffin much. That's a really good pun. I like that one. The Muffin Man caught you while you're fasting? Oh, well, darn. Now you have to eat muffins. Oh, what a shame. What a tragedy. You have to eat delicious muffins. Oh, darn. Well, that's not doing anything. Maybe I should start over here. That way I don't accidentally go over the strap. Shame, not the blueberry muffins! The monster feeding you blueberry muffins while you're fasting. Oh no. Oh no. Not the delicious blueberry muffins. The lemon blueberry poppy seed muffins. Oh no. What a terrible fate. Oh, darn. However will you survive? I may have made this thread a bit too long for easy stitching. Oh, Scott. Just FYI, should've is actually supposed to be should apostrophe VE because it's supposed to be short for should have instead of should of. Just, I see people make that mistake all the time. But yeah, anyway. Grammar Cat is here. We're spelling cat is here. I'm gonna take that one out. It is making a mess. Where Boo Boo the Fool? No. No, I just see people make those mistakes all the time because they hear something, but they don't read it. So they just go off of phonetics. It happens all the time. Like all the time. Scam? What do you mean scam? Like, look, I can accept the bully one. I can accept that. But scam? How am I scamming? You fight yourself daily to write in space case and not in case one word. Yeah. I know there's some that I just are like, yep, this one's just a word now. Like, kinda. I write kinda all the time. Instead of kind of. You saw signs up, you felt the need to do the same. Oh, okay. Okay. Understandable. What are we protesting? I don't know! But we're protesting all the same. It's got that vibe. I saw other people protesting, so I needed to do it too. I feel left out. Bye, Orca! Time rate indeed. You're late? Nah, you're just on time. For the end! I am so sorry, guys, but it has been an hour. I can wait a little bit longer. I can snooze them. Hi, Phil. Yep, time raid! Clocking in! Dang, Phil and Orca? Yep, you guys are together. 2 peas in a pod, being late to the raid. Hello, Bing Bong! Hello! Hello! Camera's frozen. Hello! I don't actually know what Bing Bong's supposed to sound like. But there's a little hat. Bean! You guys are always together for some reason. It's kind of awkward. Well, you know, that's what you get for just being good buddies, you know? Bing Bong just sounds like a regular guy. Oh, I see. You went to go get lunch? Okay, good. Good. Lunch is important. They gave him a voice box in the latest patch? Oh, they did! Okay, if I had a voice box that I could put in him, I would do it. I would do it, but I don't have one. I don't think I could easily make one either. I think that would take more time than I get. Because I have a tweeter. I also have a woofer, I think. Not a subwoofer, just a woofer. I think. Do I? Wait, do I actually have one of those? I don't know. They're like small little speakers. I have an Arduino somewhere. I feel like theoretically I could maybe put one together, but I don't. I only have like a little breadboard that you can just stick stuff into. It's not a soldering board. So yeah, you can squeeze him in, he'll say things, usually in the context of answering questions. Oh, that's so cute! That's adorable! I love that. I love little interactive things like that. So he's the magic Bing Bong 8-ball, is what I'm hearing. Is this gonna work? I feel like I have these spacing off. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine, I'm sure. He'll just be a little goofy looking. Well, that's okay, because this Bing Bong, he's always supposed to be goofy looking. I mean, his eyes going past his side. He's a goofy little guy. Just a little goofball. It's looking good, thank you. I've been working hard on him for the past few days. Oh gosh, yeah. I need to do that again. It's not the right spot. Okay, well, it is break time. So everybody, please get up, get a drink, use the restroom, do whatever you need to do, and I will see you again very soon in 3 minutes. Welcome back. Sorry, I was dropping things. I grabbed a small bite to eat. I grabbed a protein bar. Because I'm surprisingly hungry today. I mean, I only had oatmeal for breakfast, but maybe I should have had more. I mean, it's pretty good oatmeal. I mean, very simple, but not bad. Okay. I need to look at this again. Let me see if his eye is in the right spot, or if I need to adjust. Get that food, or don't get that food if we're still doing that reverse psychology. Yeah, don't eat that food. You're a streamer, you're not allowed to eat. I'll eat during breaks. I don't like chewing in people's ears because I hate chewing sounds and I don't want to do that to you guys. Okay, so this one should be here. Should be out here. Yeah! Why? Why? Why the Pongo Pats and then the cheese slap? Why? Jet curry, why? Am I gonna stuff this bag full of trail mix and coconuts? Maybe. Maybe. He might actually. You know what? I could do that. I legitimately could do that. I have shredded coconut that I bought not that recent, or not that long ago. I almost said not that recently. I had coconut that was really old. It is very important to pack snacks. Okay, Vil, if Bing Bong is actually comfy enough to wear for decent periods of time, then if we go hiking, then yes, I will bring Bing Bong as my hiking bag, and I will put trail snacks in there. I will also just put snacks in there for the con, but you know, hold me to it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I will bring Bing Bong out hiking. I'll do it. Yeah, you better hold me to it. I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you, Vil. If we have some trails, so it could totally happen. It better. It better. I'm thinking probably Sunday would be a good day to go hiking, because there's not a whole lot of stuff happening at the con. I definitely don't want to talk about which trails we should go on, but I'm definitely thinking Sunday would be the best day. As long as it doesn't rain on us, which is a very distinct possibility, because it's Portland. But I definitely want to go hiking. There's this one place I really want to go when Ella and I head towards that area, because I really want to see it in the autumn. You think Oregon, you think rain and dysentery. You know, fair enough. Fair enough. And I think Portland, I think terrible traffic. And people being idiots. Oh, in Ville, there's also a bookstore I really want to take you to. It's a really, really cool bookstore. So just remind me. It's gonna be so pretty. I hope so. I hope so. Closest you've ever been to Oregon is where you are right now. I see. Well, it is a very pretty state. You could always just go to 2 bookstores. I mean, if somebody's taking you to a bookstore, it's probably the one I'm thinking of. It's probably the same one. There's one very famous Portland bookstore. So it's probably that one. You've been to New York? Is this closer to Portland? Is it? Oh, also, Bill, while I'm thinking of it, I think peak cosplay stuff would be best on Friday. Because the Komori Ball is on Saturday. And I don't want to change. Hype is building, hype is building. Hype, 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 hype. Fun fact, Montreal is actually lower than Washington State. Are you talking like latitude-wise? Yeah, I'm really excited for the con. I'm ready. Well, I'm not actually ready. I'm panicking. I'm panicking over cosplay and getting everything ready in time. Panic. So much to do. So little time. As ready as I'll ever be? No, no, definitely not. Certainly not. I need to be far more ready. You know, when we were first planning the con, well, or like after that, I don't remember if I told you guys this, but I was talking with Beth. Do you guys remember Beth? That's the name I decided to go with anyway. And I don't remember what name I chose for the sister, so I'm just gonna call her the sister. You do remember Beth? Okay. So Beth and her sister were potentially gonna be going to the same con as well, and I was like, no. No. I was upset. Like, legitimately upset. Like, I do not want to run into these people at the con when I'm meeting my internet friends. I do not want this to happen. Luckily, they're not actually going this year. But it just... Ugh. We just pretend I'm someone else. Oh, they would recognize me. Guaranteed. It'd be even easier if I'm dressed up. I'll still look like me. I look like me no matter what I wear. And they've known me for long enough, I think they would still recognize. They'd be like, oh my gosh, is that a cat over there? Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that her? Although I feel like the sister would probably just try to ignore me, which would be ideal. Maybe she wouldn't. Maybe she would. She's decided that I've never done anything good for her, so she just doesn't even want to try and mend stuff. And you know what? At this point, I'm okay with that. I am extremely okay with that. I don't want to deal with it. There's just so much going on there. I ain't got room in my brain. I ain't got room in my schedule. I just feel sorry for Beth because she has to deal with it. It's not her mess, but she's the one kind of stuck cleaning it up. Okay, but we're not gonna think about that too much right now. Today is Bing Bong Day. I'm just thinking about Bing Bong. Good old Bing Bong. But yeah, they'll just remind me to talk about schedule stuff with you. Oh, there's the opening. Okay. And then we can also talk about any panels or whatever that you guys want to go to. Because I was looking at the schedule and I saw a few that I think could be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I've never been to a con with panels before. You can never pretend to not speak French, but you did pretend you're not able to speak English a few times. You know, I have heard that that's a very powerful skill. Soon you'll be able to pretend you speak Swedish to dodge both! Perfect. Almost nobody knows how to speak Swedish. Although a surprising number of you do, which is kind of funny. I don't know how I found myself onto the Swedish side of the internet, but you know what? I'm glad I'm here. It's a nice place to be. Oh, sorry, I'm off camera. You need to look at the schedule and meet and greets and such. Yeah, I don't know what sort of meet and greets are actually going to be happening. I have no idea. This is a nice corner of the internet. Glad you stumbled this way as well. Yeah, it's so nice over here. Everybody's just so friendly. I got very lucky finding all of you guys. You don't even go to panels at Otaku-thon anymore. You just kind of hang and chill. See, I like doing stuff, and Owl especially likes doing stuff. He doesn't like just sitting around. He gets very bored and kind of anxious if we're just sitting. Like, if we're just basically sitting and waiting for stuff to happen. Like, there's a pretty big difference between like just wandering around looking at stuff and having that be the activity and just not having something to do. And I just want to avoid the not having something to do. Like, we don't have to go to everything that sounds interesting, but I just want to always have something that we could go to. That's kind of my goal. I want to make sure Owl has a good time. I know we're gonna spend a lot of time at the artist alley. Okay, how's this looking? I think that's about where it should be. Okay, he's upside down right now. You always do artist alley thrice. Any particular reason why 3 times? Okay, that's wrapping around pretty well. This is gonna have to come out a bit more, I think. And over here. No, I think this song is the most. That sounds like a Legend of Zelda song to me. Out of the Tunic OST. Mostly the start. Wants to spot stuff, wants to buy stuff, then a third time on the final day to spend whatever money you have left. You bring all the money you allow yourself to spend on you so you don't go overboard. Also, no taxes. I mean, I definitely get it. When I'm trying to choose what I want to buy, I usually do like to go through, and instead of impulse buying, I like to look at stuff and then think about it. Owl very much wants to go to the artist alley like right when they open. That way he can look at everything before they start selling out. And then we can see everything that the artists have. Instead of just whatever's left. Owl has a ton of prints. Bill, if it's for you, you'll wait until you see everything before deciding, but if it's a gift for someone else, usually you'll pick it up on impulse. I get that completely. Because like, oh, this person would love this. Okay, I gotta buy it now. Bill, your brother loves Uma Musume, so you'll probably end up getting some horse stuff. Aw, that's so cute. I'll definitely keep an eye out for any good Uma Musume stuff then. And any cool dino stuff. You still have an extra little goody two shoes print because they gave you 2 and nobody IRL who knows what that is. You're not gonna pull the same post or put the same poster on your wall twice. Yeah, understandable. You know, maybe when you eventually meet up with an internet friend, if you ever get a chance to do that, then you can bring it and be like, okay, this is yours now. You just have to deal with this. It's like the cursed little goody two shoes print. It just goes around changing hands until it finds somebody who wants it. And then that person's gonna be super excited. Being like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you have this thing from my favorite franchise. Or from my favorite game. This is incredible. How did you ever find this? I think I would probably try to find a way to get to Molly's hands. I feel like she would love it. Be like, yep. This is a Molly thing. Even your brother was like, why the heck did you buy that? Oh, pain. Yep, Sisterhood of the Traveling Little Goody Two Shoes print. Not Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Nope. So the Little Goody Two Shoes. Although I think Molly's more a fan of Pocket Mirror than Little Goody Two Shoes in general. You didn't buy the second, they just gave you two for some reason. Probably an accident. Yeah, probably. They probably just accidentally picked up two of them. Okay, I think I need to knot this off pretty soon. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of thread to knot it off. To tie the knot on it. Oh! I'm sorry, but Bing Bong's not getting married. Just, I saw the pun opportunity. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize for my pun sin. Is what I'll say until I make another one. Okay. That. I feel like I need to get into Peak just to listen to Bing Bong's voice. Alright. Is it enough that I can stuff it yet? No. Well, maybe. I get it into those corners. I'll do that. Because I did stitch the middle down. It'll serve as inspiration. Exactly. Exactly. Gotta have the Bing Bong inspiration. You know, I've got him right here, but he doesn't talk. Gotta have talking Bing Bong. And also, I'm sorry, I know in this title it says finishing my Bing Bong backpack, but I can't technically finish him until I have the lining done, and I have to use the sewing machine for that, which is unfortunately off stream. Okay, so that's half stuffed. It's pretty good. I don't really want to overstuff the eye. That's about the same amount. Pretty close anyway. Pin it. Pin it good. Okay. There's one. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Is that right? Does that look right? Trying to push these scraps off. Think so? think so. Oh, this came off. Didn't actually get on the green. I hope I didn't put his eye too far to the side. Might have. It'll probably be okay. Well, it's not gonna be the roundest eye. It's gonna be a little wonky, but it's okay. It's Bing Bong. He can be as wonky as he wants. He can be as wonky as he wants to be. Now for story time with Olm. A story that made him chuckle. Someone was making fun of his Russian friend because she's often forgotten articles when speaking. One day she blew up at him and said in Russia, we are smart enough to know that get in car means get in our car, not the one on the other side of road. Okay. A little bit of a weird tangent, but okay. All right. I feel like there's a little context missing there. Was he trying to get into a car on the other side of the road? Did he mistake the car for the other one? I know I've done that. Yeah, did they get into the wrong car before? Does this poor guy have a very bad memory of what cars look like? Or specific cars? Because I know if it's not a car I'm used to, then yes. I have very much mistook the car before. Flat Bing Bong looks so pathetic. He does. He really does. He's a pathetic little boy, but that's okay. We love him anyway. We love and cherish the Bing Bong. Even if he's a bit scuff. He's our favorite Bing Bong failure. Exactly. He's like a girl failure, but just a Bing Bong. He's just a little Bing Bong. You can't hate a little guy. Just a little guy. Bing Bong is absolutely someone saying your game needs a mascot and the devs saying bet. He's such a good mascot though. I feel like he's more just a little doodle that the devs found hilarious. And so they're like, yeah, we have to use this. We have to use this guy. We have to. It's impossible to not. I mean, just look at him. Just look at this little guy. He's too precious. He's too great. I want to know the story behind the Bing Bong. I need to know. What is the Bing Bong inspiration? Was it the Duolingo bird? Was it the Duolingo bird getting run over? Was that the inspiration? Was it something else? Who was it that said he looked like the Duolingo bird getting run over? Yeah, somebody said that earlier today. They said that that my little Bing Bong here looked like the Duo bird that got run over or post-accident. It looked like post-accident Duo bird. And I have to agree. I can't disagree. Because, you know, Bing Bong does just kind of look like that. He's just kind of that way. He's just kind of that little guy. He's that sort of little guy. But we love him nonetheless. I also want to know why Bing Bong got turned into a golden idol. Just want to know. Last post from Aggro Crab is Bing Bling Bong in Paris wearing stolen jewelry. Oh no, Bing Bong! Bing Bong, what have you done? Why did you break into the Louvre? Why did you do that? Oh, I am really sad that people broke into Louvre and stole the crown and all those jewels. Just because they can't really sell the jewels as is, so they're going to probably end up cutting them down to sell them. Which means that they're just going to be destroyed forever. It's honestly really depressing that that's how people decide that they want to make money. They're like, oh, yep, it's stealing from here. Stealing cultural artifacts, yep. That's what we should do. I hate it. Your brother saying that heists like that doesn't happen without someone lined up to buy them. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced of that. Like, it's possible, but given that they ditched the crown, like that they pulled the gems off of the crown and tossed the crown into a ditch or into a sewer drain, then, like, if the pieces of jewelry were left completely whole and if no pieces of them were found, then I would say, yeah, maybe they're just going to an unscrupulous collector. But because of the fact that they were torn off, I think it's far more likely that they're just trying to get the gems to sell them. Maybe they're in it for the love of the game? Then they should have a nice private collection with all their stolen goodies. I just don't... Just especially because they are stealing basically from the public. It just sucks so much more. Because you're not just stealing from some rich bozo. Instead, they're stealing from, well, normal people who want to go see it. All that was stolen belonged to Napoleon's first wife. Is it just because they were all grouped up? Yeah, just steal more from the rich bozos, less from museums. Let's normalize that. Steal from the billion and trillionaires. They can afford it. Like right now, Owl's working with this. Like, the people he's working for are clearly millionaires. Like, I don't think they're billionaires, but they are clearly millionaires. And the builder that he's working with is already haggled him down. And is now asking for a discount if Owl and his team finishes, like, early. It's like, dude, we are working for crazy, stupid rich people. And you still want a discount? Like, come on. Come on. They can afford it. Those dang rich people can afford it. Toki, welcome back. You know, I read your name and I want to say Tokimane. But that is not correct. I'm too hollow pilled. It's a problem. You can, or just call you Frog. Okay. Frog or Toki? Which one's better? Honestly, probably whichever part I read first. So is this supposed to be Tokidame? Or Tokidame? I'm assuming it's the Japanese pronunciation. Okay, we got stuff in the Bing Bong eye. Yeah, you made the name up when you were like 12. Nice. Good old Weeblet name. Love those. I would share what my old username used to be, but yeah, no, you guys don't need to learn that. Let's just say it was very cringe. It was very cringe. Cringe and edgy. Or at least as edgy as I wanted to be as a teenage girl. Because it was like, I want my name to be pretty, but also edgy. You know, it was one of those. According to Jisho, Dame means no good, damage to spoil, damage control, or America. What? Excuse me, what? Never heard that last one. XX Black Cat. XX. Yep. You got it. You got it, Flo. How did you know? How did you know? I'm sorry, I might have to get rid of that. I might have to purge this VOD now. You figured it out. You got it. Okay. You always knew. Ah, man. And here I thought I kept it so good of a secret. Oh, I tried. I really tried. Tried my best. I knew it wasn't gonna last. Guess we're gonna find out my secret one day. You know, what kind of cringe names are kids coming up with nowadays? Are they all like Skibbity Black Rock? 69. I don't know. Slang just changes so quickly nowadays that I can't keep track of it. And I wonder how poorly some of those usernames are going to go. You pretty much went from Aerith, underscore Aerith when you were 12 to Sir in your mid-20s. You know, Sir works really well. It's a good name. Good username. Quality. It can work in any context. And it's also nice and short. You told your young brother when he made his first account to never put his real name. So his first online handle was Benoy. Yeah, when I was little, I did make the mistake of using my real name as part of my username. And even today, my dad uses his real name as part of his username as like, father, why? I was super little, okay? We knew nothing about the internet. We knew nothing. This was in the age of Neopets. And Gaia Online. And Maple Story. We knew nothing about proper internet security. And these were when websites were like, yeah, give us your address and everything. And I was like, okay. Give us your phone number and your address. And I believe we got many, many spam calls because of those. Yeah. 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 Because me being the naive child I was like, oh yeah, you want my full legal information? Okay. I don't know why you need this, but internet says I need it. I need to give it to you, so I will give it to you. Because I am 8 years old and very stupid. Yep, small cat ruining her home's peace. Yep. 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 We got so many spam calls. So many spam calls. But we also learned how to deal with spam calls. Including the famous. Thank you for calling family name pizzeria. What do you... It's been too long. It's been too long since I've done the spiel. I can't replicate it easily enough. Also having to edit out the name is... One second, let me remember exactly how it went. Alright. Welcome to Kaylin Pizzeria. We're currently holding our 666 deal. 3 devilishly spicy pizzas, only $6 each. That was a classic. That was the classic one. My brother came up with it. And there were so many scam callers. You'll take 6 spicy pizzas? Okay, you have to pay for shipping though. Are you okay with that? Thank you. I need the extra eyes. I don't need reading glasses yet. But probably one day I will, given that both my mother and father have to have them. Bill, you've only been Philosopher's Rex for like 5 years. And before that you never really stuck to one name. Understandable. Alright. There's my boy! Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Oh, I could have stuffed it more. There it is! There he is! There's my Bing Bong! Now he needs his hat. He's covering his face. Oh no, he's so embarrassed. You're scam proof. If it calls and it speaks to you in English or Mandarin, hang up. Perfect. He looks so scuffed. Which is perfect because, you know, it's Bing Bong. I just really hope the straps are going to be okay going on to these. It's going to be in comfortable positions because I tried positioning them, but they're kind of weird. So I don't know if it's all gonna work out. I don't know. I know yet. Also, I just realized my camera's very tilted. There we go. Yeah, it's better. Not quite. Not quite there, but better. Okay, I guess now it's hat time. I think it's hat time. Hat end time, even? Can't wait to see his eyes when he's full with stuff inside. Me too! Me too. I think I'll stitch on the hat like that. Otherwise, it's just gonna pucker really badly trying to get it on his head. Because I think mostly he's gonna be fairly flat. I could temporarily stuff him. Because he will have more stuffing. I just need to put the liner in there too. Old. Okay. Oh, look, I have all this spare fabric. Whatever shall I do with it? I have this Bing Bong TM backpack. I know. I will flip him over and use him to carry all this spare fabric I have. Wow, look how spacious he is. Look at that. You can fit so many things in here. And there's even still more room. But that's enough for now. Now he's a lumpy little Bing Bong boy. He's so lumpy. He's just... Look at that shape. Oh, I can't take it seriously. Maybe if I rolled it would have been better, but he's so awkward looking. He's very lumpy. He's a lumpy boy. Sir Bing Bong manufacturing plant. I don't have the time for that. Whoop, 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 whoop. There is an official plushie though. If you do want a Bing Bong of your own, there is an official plushie. You lay down on that. Yeah, I would too. I would too. He is huggable size. Certified huggable. He also looks traumatized. I feel like my Bing Bong looks more traumatized than the original. He's waving! Say hi! Hello kids, how's it going? It's me, Bing Bong! Your traveling companion! Okay. I'm gonna pull the stuffing out. Although maybe, oh. What did I knock over? Bing Bong, where did the needle go? Okay, it's still right there. Okay, we're good. We're good. So keep in mind, but well, I think like that you don't plushie of a game you don't own. You don't have the budget for that prank. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. How much did this guy cost me? I need to find the receipt. I don't even have the receipt. Good. Put it in my purse. That's Walmart. Feathers for owls. I probably put the receipt in here. Not that one. I could toss that. I don't need it. That is fuel. That's definitely not one I need to keep. Not that. Making sure I'm off screen. Not that. That's for my bike. I have my COVID-19 vaccination record card that I definitely need to make sure it stays off camera. So it has been right up against an artist's card. And I'm just gonna show you guys the back of it because look at that. Look how dirty that got. That's so funny to me. It's just completely rubbed off on it. Yeah, I'm not finding the receipt. I don't know how much I spent on Bing Bong. I'm not finding the receipt. I probably should have kept it. Maybe it would show on my phone, but I can't look at my text right now. I'd also have to remember which purchase it was, so yeah, not happening. Okay, so front is that side, which means we're going like this. All right, at least while he's stuffed like this, I should be able to pin the hat on without too much issue. He woke up Gao and he doesn't know if he wants cuddles or is mad that you woke him up. Oh, poor baby. Well, obviously he didn't want to be woken up, so... Slightly perturbed boy. Being like, why? Why you wake me up? But yes, I want the cuddles, but why? Why you wake me up? Why? Why you do this to me, father? Father, why? It's just so funny to me how scuffed my Bing Bong looks. I swear he just keeps getting more and more scuffed the longer I work on him. Just look at that. It's so funny. Your sister has been gone since Sunday. Katanini has been camping on your bed too. Aww. She's like, please. Love me, please. Okay. Let's, oh, he's just so funny. Oh, it's hilarious. Okay, anyways, it is time for a 3-minute break, so please get up, get a drink, use the restroom, do whatever you need to do, and we will be back very soon in 3 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ah! I realized I had to use the restroom when there was only 1 minute left. Ah! I tried to hurry. I tried to pee as quick as I could, but I wasn't fast enough. Why? I just want to use the restroom. I just needed to pee. That's all. I'm being assaulted. Yeah, you're attacking Bing Bong. You're not just attacking me. You're attacking Bing Bong today, okay? Look at it. Ah! I see. I see how this is. I see how this goes. Very well. Yeah, how dare I go take care of my bodily needs? How dare I? Bing Bong with his legs in the air, something else. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna pin his hat on. I'm a lonesome. Trying to make sure I'm not grabbing other stuff. 6 dittos. Wow. Lots of ditto today. Oh, music. We went through the entire soundtrack once. It ended raised. We went to ad break. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use black thread and I'm just going to stitch right into the seam here. You're so lumpy. Is this going to be okay? Is this going to look okay? Should I stuff him with something else so that he's not as lumpy? Get like the proper shape? Just use actual stuffing maybe? Looks a little bit more normal like this, which is kind of funny. He's still a lumpy boy, but sorry, I need to hold him up and look at him. Looks good to your brain, unless I put really heavy stuff in there and the bag loops pulls head tight. It's gonna be like that. Sorry, I can't really show you guys more. Yeah, he's not really built for that. I mean, I did put nice heavy-duty straps on him, but the fabric itself is not very heavy-duty. I do need to make sure that I stitch the bag to these, or like the lining, for extra support. That way it's not just pulling on the zipper. Can't go wrong here, it's in the perfect place. Okay. I will trust. I will trust. I'll be honest, half of me kind of forgot that I was supposed to be looking at the hat position. Alright, I'm gonna start in the back, I think about here. I think that'll be the right spot. I will have to use multiple pieces of thread just because I don't want to use one super long one. didn't really work last time. Or it just makes it cumbersome. I'm just so glad I'm not making a plushie that actually needs to be clean or accurate. You know, I'm gonna have to take a picture of Bing Bong on a log in the forest. That's just gonna have to happen now. He has to be in the jungle. Just to show that he did, in fact, go on his own hike. He went on his own adventure. Okay. Right up through the seam. Oh, this is stiff. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I got in some other piece of fabric. I'm kind of really excited to take Bing Bong hiking now. It just seems like just a perfect activity for him. Or to do with him. Okay, that's just the knot I'm feeling. He should be my go-to bag. I don't know about that. It really depends on how comfortable he is. Because if he's not very comfortable, I am going back to my normal hiking bag, which is actually designed for me to take for several miles. If I go hiking with him, I'm obligated to go for the peak, but I don't want to go hiking up a mountain. Do you know how exhausting that is? I like the entirety of the PCT with Bing Bong. I can't do that. Okay, I think I know what you mean, but could you just spell that out again just to verify? It's like there is one mountain that I have actually hiked up and it was so gorgeous, but unfortunately the road is at the point where I legitimately can't get up there again. Owl went up there with his family not too long ago and they were having a really, really hard time getting up there. Which makes me really sad because it just means that nobody's going to be able to enjoy it unless you start like way, way further down and basically hike up the entire road. It makes me really sad when roads just aren't maintained and so things just get completely blocked off. And inaccessible. It's like, yeah, on one hand you do end up with less people going up there, so nature's just kind of able to do its thing. But at the same time, like, I want people to be able to experience pretty things and go to pretty places. You have some mountain paths like that here, but some smartest tourists still force on. Then they have to go get saved. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually worried about that happening. Because this road is, it's bad. It's bad. Like, one, it's narrow. And two, there are just so many pits in the road where your car can easily get stuck. Like, even if you have a four or like an all-wheel drive. And that sucks because I would really like to hike up that mountain again, but I don't think I'll ever get the chance to now. Not unless I want to go backpacking, but I really don't like backpacking. I really don't like backpacking. I'm not a fan of having to pee out in the woods. It is definitely a disadvantage of being a germaphobe. That's why I really like state and national parks. Because those have bathrooms. And it's really, really nice. Like, I know guys just won't get it. You will not understand. But it sucks to be a woman and have to just use the restroom outside. I think of it kind of like having to go take a dump while you're out in the middle of nowhere. It's got the same vibe. Guys are known for pooping your pants. You know, somehow I doubt that. Because I don't think I've ever heard of a guy having a code brown in the middle of a trail. You're the exact opposite. Every day you'd pick in the woods versus a public restroom. I would much rather use a public restroom. As long as there is proper sanitation. Because out in the woods, you do not have proper sanitation. Unless you bring it yourself. Which is also part of the reason why I always bring hand sanitizer with me. Always. And I need to get a new bottle for my purse. I've got some in my hiking bag. I don't make a habit of carrying toilet paper with me. I'm just gonna put that down and do one more in the same spot. Because I want to put a little knot here. Just so it doesn't unravel on me. Just in case. There we go. I'm not cutting this. Not cutting it. I don't know why I started to. There we go. Okay. Up. We're halfway? Yeah, halfway through. I think when I get to about here, that's when I'll stuff the hat. Because I think this much should be enough. Hey, this has gone a lot faster than the other stitching. This has gone like way, way faster. Did that get through? Not enough. Okay, so if you guys had auto mode is normally efficient. What do you mean auto mode? I don't understand what you mean by that, Flo. Oh, I'm on auto mode while talking and thinking of other things. No, it's more just the kind of stitching I'm doing here. It's just way faster. Because instead of having to come from the underside of this and coming out and then back in, instead I'm just going like that, kind of like a little wave motion. And I also don't have to think as hard about the placement. Just because I'm going straight along the stitch I already made. And pull out this pen. I'm trying to make sure I am getting it in the correct spot, though. I should probably do more sewing projects in the future. I just need to do more hand cam stuff in general, I think. Or more like physical projects. I think it'd be really neat to learn how to make my own dresses. Because then I can make like those really old-timey fancy ones. That's the kind of dress I really like. But they're expensive and hard to find, and I don't want to go spending a ton of money on a single dress that I'm only going to wear extremely rarely. Granted, fabric is not cheap. And it kind of takes a lot of fabric to make something. Ow, I poked myself again. Keep doing that. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely kind of just zoning out to the music. Yeah, it's vibes today. It's a vibes day. Up, up, up. Do you guys have any horror games you're really looking forward to? Oh, that's off. That's not where that's supposed to be. Or any horror movies, or just anything horror? There's a horror book I'm reading, but I want to wait to talk about it because I feel like if I talk about it now, then it's basically going to stop taking up the space in my head because I already let it out. And I need to wait until the book club. I'm reading the book with Yuli and Gasly. I really like the idea of a book club. The book is Misery by Stephen King. It's the first Stephen King novel I've ever read. And has been very good. Very disturbing, but very good. And I'm basically at the end. I stopped reading last night when I had like 10 pages left. Just because I hit the point where I could not keep my eyes open. Because that's kind of how I tend to read. Where I just read until I'm basically falling asleep and the book becomes half dream. And it's like, wait, did that actually happen or did I just imagine that? You're using your costume as an excuse to rewatch Castlevania? Nice. You're not much for horror movies of any type. I really like psychological horror, and Misery very much falls into that category. Good choice. Always better to not force yourself to finish something when you're exhausted. It ruins the experience. Yeah. Yeah, a bit. Because I don't remember it as well. I was also just thematically where it is in this story. I feel like waiting is just kind of the right choice. But I really don't want to say anything else because I don't want to let my thoughts out yet. Ah, darn it. I don't quite have enough thread to finish. Ah, okay. That's okay. I'm just gonna knot it here. And then I'm going to stuff it. Well, that went through a piece it wasn't supposed to. If you guys have any book recommendations or just anything, I would be very interested. I need to read more novels. This one has been a very good experience. I might try another Stephen King novel. I might see what the other groups are reading. Because for November, Yuli is hosting the Now event, which is a celebration of reading and writing. It's mostly a writing event, but I kind of despise writing. So I am not going to be writing, but I am going to be participating in a book club where we will be talking about the novel. And so I might see about trying to find the other groups, because there's quite a few groups all reading different novels. And so if I can find those. Like, I know one of them is Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. That I believe Yuli's reading with Zen 2A. Apparently that book is very good, so I'm quite interested in it. I might see if my library has it, and maybe see about bringing it with me to the trip. If I can, I think that'd be a pretty good way to read it. Or I'll just find another PDF online, which is what I did for Misery. House of Leaves is another book I really want to read, but I have to have a physical copy for that one. That is not an ebook one. Even though I did find a PDF, but it's one where I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to write in it. Well, you haven't read a book in ages, only reading one now, and you're going really slowly. Oh yeah, I'd chew through them. I absolutely chew through books. When I'm into it, I'm like, 5 chapters a night? Okay. Or maybe I should say like 30... I don't know, how many pages do I go through a night? I don't know. I don't keep track. All I know is I read a lot. And I'm a pretty quick reader. Unless I'm consciously trying to take my time. Or if it's like a really dense book and I just need to stop. It's like, okay, what did I just read? What the heck does that mean? There have been a few books like that. I really want to read more classics. Just because, like, okay, these are the books that people say are really good. I want to know why. I want to know why. Why are these considered good? What makes them so special? And you know what? So far, I understand why people praise Stephen King. I get it. From this one novel, I'm like, yeah, this guy's good. This guy's a good storyteller. And this one is about a novelist, so I feel like there's also a whole lot of personal experience kind of thrown into this book. More than is probably normal for one of his. I always think it's very interesting. Shoot. No, I can't talk about it. I can't talk about my thoughts on the book yet. Darn it. Aha. Okay, well, whatever. I always think it's very interesting when a author or like mangaka makes a character that shares their same profession. Because like so often you'll find manga that are about mangakas or novels that the main character is a novelist or a super avid reader. Or an anime where the main character is an otaku or neets. Like, it's super common. Speckle, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Craft Dawn, you're unraveling your yarn to help me pack that Bing Bong backpack. Ah, let me scroll up. Speckle and friends are here to spread some starshine. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you, Flo, for getting the shout out. Hello, Raiders. I am Katera Kaelin, art enthusiast, occasional sculptor, cat girl extraordinaire. And yes, today I am trying to finish up my Bing Bong backpack. What were you doing today? Also, Raiders, if you do need to raid and run, I completely understand. Please feel free to do so. But if you want to stick around, you are more than welcome. Hintaya, welcome in. Speckle, welcome in. Blame it on Nargles, welcome in. Wait, what are Nargles? I feel like I've heard that word before. we were just talking about different books or different pieces of media and how it's interesting when, or like how common of a theme it is when either novelists or mangaka or people who make anime make characters in the same profession as them. Yes, this is Bing Bong from Peak. Here, one second. I'm almost done with the hat and then I'll show him off. Yes, this little guy is going to be part of my cosplay for next week. I'm very excited. He's the only part I'm actually handcrafting. Everything else is just for my wardrobe. But it'll be fun. I think. I hope. It should be good. You recently started playing Peak and had to come see the Bing Bong plushie? Well, I hope it lives up to your expectations. He's pretty scuff. He's a scuff boy. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, from Harry Potter. It's a mythical creature Luna Lovegood made up. Oh, that's where I've heard it before. Okay, thank you. And if you guys have any nicknames you prefer, please let me know and I will do my best to remember them. Just fair warning, my memory's not the best. Scott, you always find it interesting when they write a failed writer. It's like they're fan fictioning themselves if they gave up. Yeah, kind of like that. You know, they do say to write what you know. And I think that's just kind of an extension of it. Because it's a trope that happens so much. Or like a gamer will get pulled into a video. Well, I guess that one's not quite the same. Like saying a gamer gets pulled into a video game, but like it happens. I know a lot of people are gamers as well as whatever else they're doing, but all right, here he is. There's the Bing Bong with his little hat propeller that spins. I'm still so proud of that. There he is. With his little feetsies. His little arms. Yep. Here comes the boy. He's so wobbly. He's a wobbly boy. He also looks very weird, but that's okay. Because it's Bing Bong, he's allowed to look weird. You'll take a little break from PC, get some dinner. Later you'll be playing Peak actually with some friends. Excellent, have fun. Enjoy your foods. All right. There is Bing Bong. I will make the lining later because I have to be on the sewing machine for that. And thank you again for the raid. Enjoy, enjoy. Okay, so there's the zipper. Yeah, it's kind of a mess in there. We're not gonna look too closely. All right. I'm trying to see if there's anything I need to touch up before I kind of close them up. I think that's about it. So I have for the straps. Where are my straps? Where'd they go? I buried them. Things going all over the place. Okay. Uh-oh, I think I'm missing one. Or maybe I just left it whole? Yeah, maybe I just left a hole. Okay. Well, these are going to be the straps. They still smell weird. Ugh. That's what I get for getting them from a yard sale, but whatever. It's fine. Yeah, so I think the plan was I was going to cut these in half, give them little loops. Like maybe a loop on each, or on one end. Like this. Maybe both ends, just so it doesn't fray on me more. And then just because I want the straps to be adjustable, but I don't really have the materials to make adjustable straps. Like, I don't have any clips or anything, and I don't really want to go shopping again. I just want to see if I can use what I got. If I have to go shopping, I have to go shopping. But I want to see if I could basically just have a little loop that goes around here. Here, I'll just pin it for now. I think that'll be the most accurate. Accurate to my vision. I do want the seam to be on the outside for comfort reasons. Okay, can I even get the pin through here? That is the question. Somewhat. Somewhat. And Gamira, welcome in. Okay. The pins are in. So what I want to do is I want to come around, loop through the other one, and then come up and get tied. Because then I can put it at whatever length I want to make it comfy. Theoretically. And just kind of have it like that. And ideally I want to double knot it so it doesn't come undone on me over the course of the day. Because I'm going to be taking this to a con. I want to make sure it's going to be steady and stable. That actually seems about right. Let me sling it on real quick. Actually, yeah, that's about where it should be. Okay. That feels pretty sturdy. Oh. Now, I don't know if I gave myself enough rope on here. Or if I'm going to have to cut into the other piece and wash another one. I think oof. Just a bit too short. Yeah, it's a bit too short. Well, dang. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I have my other piece, because this is the super long one. I made this one like super long. I could use this. I could. Yeah. Might just be the best way to go about this. Okay. That's so weird. I could have sworn I had 2 of these. I thought I had 3 pieces of the belting. That's what it's called. It's called belting. I couldn't remember. I thought I got 3 pieces of it. one super duper uber long one, and then 2 of these. Did I just lose it? I mean, things have a mess, so maybe. Maybe. Okay. Well, I have an idea. Unfortunately, I think at this point I do just kind of need to go to the sewing machine, which means that hand stitching time is over, but I mean, you guys basically gotta see the finished Bing Bong. That's what the straps will look like. Something like that. I'll probably end up cutting this like about here, just so I have plenty of leftover if I want to make it longer or shorter or whatever. A delightful little lad. I think so. Like, he's silly. He's a weird little guy. But I think I'm gonna be happy with him. So, yeah. I think that's gonna be it for stream today. Again, I will be gone. I will be gone next week. I'm so sorry, Bing Bong. I'm hitting your eyes. People that know will be jealous. Yippee! I am happy with how he's turned out. He's a very silly little guy. I definitely have a lot more work to do before I am ready for the con, but at least he's mostly done. Just a tiny little bit left. And then it will be good. Good to go on him. Good to go on my stuff. And it's just owls. Which I'm a little worried about, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, right, guys? Right. Okay. Oh, good. Good. Haru and Geyzard are still playing Rabbit and Steel, so I think we're gonna go raid over to them. I know this is basically a second stream in a row where we've raided Haru, or maybe third. I don't know, but whatever. But they're playing Rabbit and Steel, and I love Rabbit and Steel, and so I'm going to force Rabbit and Steel on you guys. Okay. That's what's gonna happen here. I will probably be back. I don't know if I'll be back on Tuesday. It'll probably be the Wednesday, if I had to guess. I might just need the extra downtime to get stuff together, get whatever. So, yeah, probably expect me back on Wednesday the 5th? Yeah, Wednesday the 5th. That's probably when the next stream will be. Did have a streak request, so we're probably going to start that one. I believe that is the first Sam and Max game. So we might start that Wednesday. That might be Friday. Wednesday might just be a talk about the con day. I'll probably do a Thursday stream as well that week, just so I can get 3 streams in. But yeah. Okay. I think that's about it. Thanks again for joining me, guys. Thanks for the encouragement on the Bing Bong. I will definitely show pictures when he's fully done and stuffed and everything, because he should be slightly more handsome than I hope. I mean, it's hard to be more handsome than he already is, but you know, that's just the price of being a Bing Bong. All right. Ray. I almost did that wrong. Okay. As always, here are the 2 raid messages. So first one is for subscribers, second one's for anybody else who would like to raid along with. And with that, I will see you guys not next week, but the week after. All right. That's it. That's all I got. He's gonna dazzle with that spinny hat. Heck yeah. Nobody else's Bing Bong's gonna have a spinny hat. I'm betting. I'm betting. And it's a washable spinny hat too. This spinny hat can go through the wash. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure on that. I wanted my Bing Bong to be washable. And gosh darn it, I'm doing my best to make that reality. Alright, but that's it. Bye!